It is World Mental Health Day, and we have a doctor on call, psychiatrist Sue Varma.
Yeah, as the past couple of years have shown us, taking care of yourself is more important than ever. So, Dr. Varma, you are here to answer our viewers' questions, and we have lots of them. But we also want to be a helper when it comes to someone who's going through some of these difficult times. How can we all help out?
Quick. Ask somebody, how are you doing? How are you really, really doing?
Yeah.
Just feeling seen and heard that somebody cares can go such a long way.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, sometimes how are you doing is kind of like a cliche.
Yeah.
How do you make it from how are you to
how are you really?
Yeah.
Yes. So ask specific questions. If the last time you saw them, they had a baby, their parent passed away, follow up on things that are important in their life. Put your phone away. People feel like they can't trust you if your phone is on. They feel like there's going to be an interruption. Studies show that people are less likely to go deep if they know that there's going to be a phone interruption.
Right, even a buzz.
Yes.
Even if they don't pick it up.
or a
even if they
slight look at the email or the time. It's kind of rude. All right, let's get to our first question. We have some viewer questions. The first one is from Juliana.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Juliana from San Diego, and I want to know, how do you know when worry crosses into something that's a little bit more serious and it's not just everyday worry?
Yeah, so a lot of people have everyday worries and they're like, I'm not sure if I have anxiety or is this just what happens in the course of a day? How do you know?
Yeah, so look, there's so much to worry about right now with all that's happening in the world, but impairment in functioning is the hallmark. Are you having trouble meeting day-to-day demands? Are you having headaches? Are you having symptoms with your stomach? Irritability, trouble sleeping? The interesting thing is that high-functioning anxiety, not a medical term, but this is where you don't see impairment in functioning on the outside, but the person is really struggling to meet demands. This is your typical type A, high achiever, can't miss a deadline, but inside it's at a huge cost to their mental health.
Okay.
So what should you do if you're that person?
Yes, so absolutely. Cognitive behavioral therapy, 8 to 10 sessions. There's tons of apps for cognitive behavioral therapy, workbooks that people can do, deep breathing, meditation, exercise, weight training, resistance, so beneficial. For low to moderate anxiety, can be just as effective as therapy and medication, but seek help if you need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got a very important question from a sweet 9-year-old boy named Sebastian.
Hi, Dr. Varma. My name is Sebastian. How does bullying affect your mental health?
Oh, so sweet. Well, and yeah, bullying is really, really tricky because there's no end these days. So how do we talk to our kids?
Yes. So bullying chips away at one of our key human needs, which is belonging, to feel connected. So it's really important to realize that anxiety, depression, even in worst case, suicide can be an aftermath. What we have to do is use kindness and compassion to fight bullying. A simple gesture to say, don't eat lunch alone. Come sit with me. How are you doing? I will never forget, Hoda. You may not know this, but you and I used to live in the same building years ago. And the doormen loved Hoda. They were like, she asks every single person, how are you doing? With a smile, so generous and so kind. So, you know, kindness is all about when it's not convenient and when nobody's watching.
But what if your kid is the one being bullied?
Yes.
What do you do?
So there's so many layers to this. You know, depending on the age, are you going to get involved with the school? Are you going to talk to the teacher? Are you going to talk to a school counselor? Are you going to get your child connected to the school? Are you going to get them therapy? A lot of times kids are bullied because they're vulnerable. They might be an underlying anxiety, depression to begin with, or some social skill deficit that they're struggling with. They might have a hard time asserting themselves. So there's so many layers to this, but understanding that even family therapy, even a couple of sessions, can be very helpful.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's hear our next question. It's from Karina.
Hi, Dr. Varma. This is Karina from New York. I'm a parent and a well-being coach. My question for you is this. How do we take care of others when we ourselves are feeling burnt out?
Yeah. A lot of teachers and probably doctors, health providers are asking that.
Burnout is about exhaustion, cynicism, and not feeling like your work is effective and impactful. The way to fight this is, number one, find the underlying cause. So if you need more support at work or wherever it is, you need more extensions in your deadlines. But it's about reclaiming joy in your life. I call it having a joy practice. What do you love doing? I always ask people, what do you love doing and when is the last time you did it? Singing, painting, gardening, create 15 minutes for it. Flow and mastery are really antidotes to anxiety and the ruminations in our head.
Yeah, cool. That's so smart.
Dr. Varma, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Good advice.
Thank you, Dr. Varma, and we'll be back after this.